beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and I'm back today with what is going to be a finished jewelry update, but it's a little bit different. This edition that I'm going to do today is all finished jewelry pieces that I've made based around items that I received 2 weeks ago that I shared on the Jesse James Beads monthly subscription box unboxing that I did. So I know a lot of you watched that video, and I thought it'd be really fun because there were so many unique and different pieces in there that I hadn't really used before. It's the first time I'd ever received that box. Thought it would be fun to challenge myself to come up with like 10 to 12 different finished jewelry pieces based on items from that box. Now, I don't want to mislead anybody. I want to let you know that a lot of these items are bulked up by items from my own stash. So what you're going to see today is not pieces made 100% from the box, but most of the items are from the box and they all inspired me in some way to create finished pieces. So if you're new to my channel, this is something I like to do regularly, is show you guys finished jewelry pieces, do a little project share. I do a lot of subscription unboxings here, and I don't want to just show you what I receive in those subscriptions. I want to also show you some finished pieces, give you some ideas and inspiration on what you can do with all those items, because I know it helps me out a lot when I get to see what other people do with the same material. So maybe this will give you some ideas. If not, maybe you'll just enjoy seeing what I made and what I've been up to. So I actually have 12 finished jewelry pieces that I made from the box. I have 4 pairs of earrings, I have 3 bracelets, and 5 necklaces, and I actually could have made even more because check it out. I still have this container full of beads and findings of various kinds. I still have these 2 packages of links that I didn't use. I still have all this chain that I didn't use. So I was able to make 12 finished pieces based around items that I had received in the box and didn't even use these things yet. I didn't want the video to get outrageously long, so I thought it would be good to limit it. So without further ado, let me get started with the earrings and show you guys some of the things I made. So you may remember they had that container of those gorgeous pink beads in various forms. It was a mix of all different pink beads, glass and whatnot. These were included, and automatically I said to myself, you know, I really want to make a pair of earrings with these really cute rose beads. I thought they were so unique. They're metal and they're just so cute. So what I did, it's really simple. I just combined those 2 beads with some check glass luster drops. These right here were from another box that I had received, and I thought the green really went well with these rose beads. It kind of reminds me of little topiary bushes or something like that. So that was a really easy project. I love how these earrings came out. So that's number 1. Number 2 is they sent these gorgeous purple tassels. They're like little flowers, so cute, and I love the color. And I had these beads in my stash right here, these other lavender glass beads, and I thought they coordinated really well with those little flower tassels. So another very simple project, but I love the way that these turned out. They came out really cute. Those tassels just look so cute on the bottoms of earrings, I think. Really sweet. Very cute color. And then just some simple wire wrapping, and you got yourself a nice pair of earrings. So those are the second pair. Here's the third pair, and I think on that video I mentioned the same thing that I actually went ahead and did, which was when I saw these little black pom-poms, I thought they looked so cute with these glass table cut beads, these other black beads, and I kind of put them together on the mat, and automatically I was like, yep, I think those are going to make a really cute pair of earrings. So that's what I did. I just combined the 2 together with some simple wire wrapping and use some gold wire and findings, gold plated that is, but these are just so fun, and I love how they look on the bottoms of these earrings. And by the way guys, anything you see here today is for sale. I have a shop on my website at orchidandopal.com. Just wanted to let you know, just in case you're interested, because I do get asked that when I share finished pieces. Now the final pair of earrings I have to show you are actually from the project that they sent in that box. So it was a really good value. It's as low as $33 a month for that box. If you sign up for a whole year, it does go up. They did add a monthly option, which is $45 or something around that per month, because I know a lot of you were saying that you'd rather do a month-to-month option than maybe pay all at once. So I just noticed that on their website. And I'm not affiliated with Jesse James Beads at all. So please don't think I'm trying to sell you the subscription box or get you to buy it in any way, because I'm not. Please don't misunderstand what I'm doing here today. I'm actually just happy to share with you guys some finished pieces. I love doing this. It's so much fun. So this was actually the project that they included in the box. All I did was have to add the ear wires. So they included these, they included the silver silk, and then these clamps, and they made a really interesting, geometric, very modern pair of earrings. So that's the fourth item. Now let's get on to the bracelets. So the first bracelet I made was actually really simple, and this is using 100% things from the box. So they had sent 2 other packages of jewelry links. One package was these beautiful clear crystals, and this other package contained these pink crystal links. So I thought they actually looked really nice together, and I just added the toggle clasp that they actually included in the box, and bam, it made a very simple but very pretty bracelet. So that's the first bracelet I have to show you. The second bracelet that I'm excited to show you is a memory wire bracelet. So with this one, I did add a lot of these dragon's vein agate beads in hot pink from my own stash. I also added glass pearls from my own stash, and spacers, but they also included in the container of that really cute pink mix that they sent lots of fun and unique pink beads, and also these really cute flower charms. I thought those were really cute. They've got the little glass pearl in the center, and kind of lined in silver, so I went with that theme to do this wrap bracelet, and I thought it turned out really cute. So there's that, and here is the third bracelet. So you guys might remember, if you saw the video, how they sent that gorgeous strand of these mint and turquoise and kind of aqua colored and silver colored beads. It was so pretty. So I didn't actually, it almost looks like I just took the strand and made a bracelet out of the strand as it was. I didn't actually do that, but it is very similar. I did add a lot of bead caps to the beads because I thought it really made the bracelet look a lot more finished. So I found some silver tone bead caps from my stash, and I included those on either side, and I did obviously change up the pattern of how it was, but it is so cute. I just love the way this came out. And what I like too is this magnetic clasp. It actually kind of really goes well with the beads in the bracelet, so I thought that was really nice how it finished it off. So it's just a really fun kind of artistic looking bracelet, really cute, and I love the color combination. So there's the 3 bracelets. Then I have, like I said, 5 necklaces to share with you guys. And the first necklace is also based on one of the bead strands that they sent, which I thought was so gorgeous. So they sent another strand of these designer beads with the blush or light pink and silver kind of tones in them. They're so pretty. I was trying to figure out how to use them in a balanced way on a necklace, and I decided that I really liked how they looked with kind of a graduated size of beads going up the sides. So I kind of went along with using these larger sizes at the front. This one's so pretty. It's like iridescent. These were actually from a different strand, I believe, but I pulled those in because I thought they went really well. I added bead caps. I also added some of these check glass fire polish beads from my own stash and some glass pearls, as well as some Tibetan silver spacer beads. But I thought it just looked really nice. It all came together well and looked really well balanced. So I'm actually going to take that away because I think it'll be maybe a little bit easier to see just the overall look of how it came out, and then I just added a little extender chain there. But I thought it looked really nice. I just love these light pink colors and the silver, and I just really like how it all came together. So that's the first necklace I made. The next two necklaces are very long, and these are what I would consider like opera length necklaces. So they kind of fall like pretty low on the chest. They're great for wearing on a solid color sweater or to dress up a basic white tee and maybe a cardigan or something like that. But so the third strand of beads that they sent were just so pretty. They were these reds and oranges and golds, amber colors, a lot of those beads. And so I decided to use those in a different way, but also on a necklace, so I kind of split them up, and I used them in this way. You might remember this gold finding they sent. They actually sent two. And what I decided to do was I took some E6000, and I actually glued these two together to make one. So, because they weren't two-sided, I thought it would be kind of clever to make it two-sided by just taking the two that were exactly the same and gluing them together and making one nice pendant out of them. And it came out really nice. It's very sturdy, very strong, and I'm really happy with it. And I love how it looks so beautiful hanging off the bottom with these beautiful glass and crystal beads. Really pretty. So I'm very happy with how this came out. It looks so pretty on. And then I just finished it off with some gold chain that I already had in my stash. I also added some little fire polish beads from my stash as well, and some spacers. But the one thing that I had trouble with at first was that this gold tone, which is actually probably my favorite gold tone, it's more toned down than your really bright yellow gold. Well, a lot of the chain I had was really bright yellow, so it just didn't go. It just didn't look right. So I actually have a stash of jewelry that I've purchased over the years that I've had that may have components on it that's broken or I just don't wear it anymore. And I found one that had all this chain. It was a lariat style necklace, and the lariat bottoms were actually two tassels made with all chain. So I was able to scrap a whole bunch of this really nice toned down gold chain that just went perfectly with this piece right here. So I was really excited about that. And again, this is just a nice long necklace, so it would be great for dressing up any kind of a plain shirt or sweater or any kind of outfit like that. And then I added a coordinating extender. So really pleased with that one. Again, most of this stuff is from Jesse James Beads. I just bulked these things up with items I already had. The third necklace is also a very long necklace, opera length. And this one is done in a kind of a black and gold type theme. So I actually used one of the tassels that came from that necklace that I said I kind of took apart because it had the same gold that I wanted to use, again, with these really cool cage beads that came from Jesse James. So they have a little crystal inside, if you can see that, but they were also not that bright yellow gold. They're more of a toned down gold, which I really like. And so I decided to use this tassel that I had as a focal on this particular necklace. I also had received in that box some of these little geometric triangle black enamel charms. There's 3 of them on here that I just placed randomly in the tassel. So I thought that was kind of cool because you don't really notice them too much until you look closely, but they just add another level of detail that I really like. And again, I just used the chain that I had, and every so often I just added a couple of beads from their box. So in addition to the really cool pink mix of beads that they had sent, they sent a really nice mix of different black beads. So those came from that, and just wire wrapped them and attached them to the chain. And then I didn't add a clasp because the necklace is so long, but I had one more charm left over and I just used it at the back of the necklace. So that is the third necklace that I made. Just something different for me. I haven't made anything like that, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And again, these 2 long necklaces look so nice and easily dress up an outfit. The fourth necklace that I made is this one right here. And I actually used the chain that they had sent to make this necklace, and I also used some of the beads that came on that chain, as well as just some findings from my own stash, just some connectors. I'm actually going to put that on this holder so that I can get this laid out better for you to see. There we go. So their chain actually came like this, with silver chain, and then it had these crystal beads on it that were kind of spaced out, but it was easy to take these links apart and kind of do your own thing. Like, you could take everything apart and just use the beads separately, just use the chain separately, space them out differently if you wanted to. So that's basically how that chain came. But I decided to take it apart and just put it back together a little bit differently. Also had received these 4 beads in the box as well. I think they were included in the little container of the black mix, but I thought they coordinated really well with these crystal beads that came on the silver chain. So instead of having these beads spaced out by, I think it was 3 or 4 links on the chain, I just took everything apart and spaced the beads out with 1 link in between. And then, like I said, I used some connectors from my stash to make a multi-strand necklace. And I just did a strand of chain only in the center here. And then on the top, again, I just had reconstructed the chain that I had taken apart and put it back together with less space in between the beads. So I thought this came out really nice as well. And again, most everything in this piece was from the box. So I just added my own little chain on the back, some stainless steel, and a little extender. And that's all that came from my stash. So I have one more necklace to show you, and it's using these gorgeous metal, they're like a brass cap type finding, great for multi-strand necklaces. So when I first saw them, I pretty much automatically knew I wanted to use these in a multi-strand seed bead necklace. And so I was also looking through their box, and they had sent some other coordinating crystal beads, these at the bottom right here. I thought these went really, really well with the color that is in these findings. I thought they really looked nice. And then I decided to not just go with plain seed beads, which I could have done for all these multi-strands. I decided to make it a little interesting. I found a antique gold color seed bead that I had, and then I found some different turquoise type colors that I had in my stash, and I just kind of started out with the turquoise and then gradually added some gold in, then finally all gold at the bottom, and then finished it up. And then on a few of the strands I added the crystals that they had sent, and I found some coordinating fire polish beads that I had in my stash that really went nicely as well. And I finished it off with some antique brass chain. And then because the holes in these caps were so large, I looked through my stash. I had these 2 gold tone spacer beads that just fit perfectly in there. So when I gathered all these strands up on the eye pins, I was able to stick the eye pin, the other end up through this, and then do a wire wrap and wrap it onto the chain, and it just works really well. I'm so happy with how this one turned out. I just love the colors of it, and it's not something that I had really made before, but I like all the different elements and details in it, so I'm really happy with that one as well. Really happy with all the pieces, actually. I hope you guys really enjoyed them. It was so much fun kind of taking on this little challenge, and I thought you guys might like to get some ideas on what I decided to do with a lot of those pieces from that really fun box, because it was quite the unboxing. It was longer than any unboxing that I've ever done, and for good reason. There was just so much to look at. So like I said, I didn't even use everything that came in that box. I used a lot of things, but still have so much left over that I didn't even use. And I didn't even show you the little glass globes, if you remember from the video, that had the little crystals inside. I didn't even use those as well. So much more that could even be done. And that's why I kept saying that I felt like there was just a lot of value in that box. And that's another reason why I keep saying I love subscription boxes, because if you do have the room in your budget for them, they just really help out with inspiration. And when you see these materials that you may not normally have gone out to purchase on your own, a lot of times ideas will strike and hit you that you just would never have expected. So I want to thank you guys, of course, so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for you, and if not, just maybe enjoyable for you to see what I've been up to and maybe see some pretty eye candy here. I will be getting their box again the next 3 months. They've generously decided to send me boxes for the next 3 months to unbox for you, but again, all the opinions I express are my own. They didn't put me up to this video at all. This was my idea, so this was just something fun I decided to do to share with you guys. And of course, like I said, all of these things will be available on orchidandopal.com. If there's something you don't see right away, it may be that I'm in the process of listing it, so feel free to contact me through any of my social media channels that I have down below in the description section, or shoot me an email. But please feel free to leave me a comment down below, or any kind of question you have. Let me know what your favorite piece was here, or maybe you are a subscriber to the box and maybe you've made something, you can share that with me. It's always a good idea to share these ideas. We got a great little community here of some very talented and creative people that we can all learn from. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and join me back here soon for more unboxings, more tutorials, and more finished jewelry updates just like this. And as always, happy beading! If you enjoyed this video, I'd love you to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to see more of my videos, and check out the video description section to follow along on all of my social media handles, and check out my new website and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching!